Oseo, everybody. How y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to today's episode. I do not really have really all that much energy to really, I wouldn't exactly say perform, but really physically perform like I kind of would. I really don't get the energy to act, I guess you could say. So I'm not bringing up a my VTuber. I'm not VTubing today. I just don't got the energy. I want to play Space Engineers. I know I should at least stream a few times a day. Yeah, a few times a day would be great. A few times a week, and with my migraine right now, I'm actually able to do it. So, anyways, let's do this, shall we? To let y'all know, some of the songs I may or may not have rearranged. There's some new songs on here which y'all will be hearing compared to what I previously had. Some I have redone, some of them I have not. Which ones are those? You'll just have to listen to yourself and keep an ear out, won't you? So I will not replay Space Engineers because I'm in a bit of a brain fog, but I will go on to the next one. Y'all may or may not know what that one is, but to let y'all know, I'm going to try my damnedest to stay on a stream series. This particular stream series is literally hashtag gone fishing. No, literally, it's not just gone fishing, it's hashtag gone fishing. Not fishing, but you get the gist. It's kind of like the sign there, like gone fishing, but on the internet it's had hashtag gone fishing. What is well actually as a let's also I need to change it to live chat. Let's get in here. First off, I'll keep that around. What I want is my treasure trove edition of the Frenzied Ferret. Because I will continue to be working. Don't get permissions to. This is one of the editions of the Frenzy Ferret I will be hopefully releasing, and actually, I do actually want to learn to use this. Uh, I want to learn how to make a spawn rover so I can start making my own, because I want to use this as a spawn rover. Like, what a piece of junk it's carrying. No, that's several. That's several pieces of junk right there. It is a ferret that tends to be frenzied all the time with its treasure trove. That's the joke. Right now, I'm just going to turn this off, and it's going to crash on me, ain't it? No, I'm just going to turn it off. My ears will not stand that for right now. I will fiddle around with it. For right now, I am building this up to be everything here. Everything in the back here can be disassembled. Everything in the trunk. Of course, you're going to be doing this. I start you up, you pull this bullshit. Crap. It pulls this bullshit. It's probably going to crash. And what is it going to do? On me, it's going to crash. Because I can't click back into it because I alt-tabbed. It crashed. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not feeling that well. So anyways, we'll start that back up, but while it's doing that, what is a gone fishing hashtag gone fishing about? Well, it's my own personal playstyle. There are two versions of this playstyle: actual gone fishing and gone fishing dicking around. Now, y'all probably thinking that last part's not very doesn't sound very friendly. Oh, trust me, it can be kind of, it's actually more friendly than you think. Because what is gone fishing? Whoa. Gone fishing is basically one of the one play styles most space engineer players desperately avoid or do their best. Get out of here, Keen. Or don't even know exists. Most players of SE just sit around, build their base, and hope and pray no one comes along and tears up their shit. If people come by and tear up their shit, they rebuild or they go and relocate somewhere else. The whole point of gone fishing is to stir up shit. Not by building weapons. Well, actually, that is kind of part of the dicking around part. But see, in standard gone fishing playstyle is you build up your base, okay? You put your beacon down, your antenna, you drop your GPS, all those three. Or at least just make sure that you're once you get out of line of sight of your base, like what is it, 15 kilometers or so, that it does not despawn. Okay, y'all got with me here? You build up your base, and you think you got it pretty well. You're good well, or if you need supplies, and okay, and you built up a spare rover. Okay, you've gotten to the point where you have a spare rover. Okay, which could be a few days in, maybe a week. Okay. So you've spawned into the planet. You've kind of established your small little base there. You've built yourself another rover, not a mining one, by the way. Just another scootabout. And then you totally leave your base. You're like, what the hell? Why would I leave all this? No. Why would I leave my mine? Why would I leave what the projects I'm doing? There is shit at my base that needs to be done. Hold on. You're not let me explain the point of gone fishing. You're not letting me getting done explaining what the gameplay loop of gone fishing is. With that little rover of mineral, you pack up what you need. You get a few extra grinders or two, a few extra welders or two, the cheap shit. The stuff you can afford to lose. A few extra, maybe even an extra drill. Don't bring your and also you leave your expensive shit at home. Anything you don't want to lose, do not bring it with you, okay? Don't bring things like that's has cobalt in it that you don't want to lose, that has silver in it that you don't want to lose. Do not bring anything that is expensive. Do not bring your wedding your wedding suit, your wife's wedding dress, that golden LP that you were given, your first golden LP, that $13,000 worth in gold bullion. Leave that shit at home. Don't bring every single piece of clothing you have with you and all that expensive luggage. Leave your Rolls Royce at home. Just bring your Sunday beater with you. By beater, I mean your junker car, the Rover. You can just load it all up into the Rover you can afford to lose, and just leave. It could be for a few hours of game time. It could be for an entire several episodes worth of content over like an edited stream series, which is a lot more time than you actually think, folks. For those that don't know how edited content works, and you just leave and you drive away. Not fly, by the way. No, 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 no. Ground vehicles. Flyers, you are cheating like hell. You don't use flyers because, one, that shit's expensive. And two, do you actually want to lose any of the stuff in a flyer? And three, come on, that's not gone fishing. That is basically going and buying a plane ticket. That's not going fishing. So, you get in your ground rover, not your scout flyer, not your mining flyer, just a cheapo ass rover. You threw down a few light armor blocks, attached a few wheels to. Maybe you didn't even throw a cargo module on. Maybe you're carrying it all with you on your character, and you just drive. Don't matter in which direction, just away from your home base. And you drive. And you drive. You could be marking down interesting locations. You can be while you're doing this. It's what I do. You can be marking down ore spots. So this is actually how I originally started out this gameplay style. Is actually deliberately looking for ore spots. Because I couldn't tell what was this actually originated on Mars before I actually understood the non-canon, unofficial lore of Mars, of it being basically a junk spot, basically being the ass end of the Sol system, in a way, the junk heap of the Sol system. But you keep going and going until you don't want to go anymore. Maybe you've kind of come across a few wrecks along your way. Feel free to grind those down, do what you want with them. Build up your little rover a little bit more. In fact, I encourage it. I highly encourage it. But more specifically, I encourage you to have gotten the materials to have built at least a basic refinery and a basic assembler. If not a full-blown refinery and a full-blown assembler, along with some way to power them. Preferably hydrogen, if you're like on Mars, but wind and solar will work along with a few batteries. Because you just keep going and going and going. And the more you travel, especially if you're using MES, the more you will start generating in and causing the game to spawn various points of interest and specifically more hostile spawns. Now, once you get to a certain point where you don't want to travel anymore, or you think you've got in for me, a nice, clear, open area, which you can easily navigate towards at speed, not really at speed, but is not necessarily relatively flat, but isn't really mountainous or treacherous, where you can really easily get to. I would say something like the Tharsis. What is it? Tharsis? I think it's Tharsis. Give me a minute here. The Tharsis region of Mars. You know that southeastern part. From yeah, the southeast from Olympus Mons, right around that mountain chain area. That's Tharsis. That's the Tharsis region. That's a very nice area to like. If you're on Mars, this is a very nice area to set up in. I've recently I don't really get dropped there a lot in SE, but that's a very nice region. And just just unpack there. Start building yourself a little outpost. Nothing permanent, mind you. Just a little outpost. Cause you will probably break this down or it will get destroyed. And add to it a power source. You do, as I said previously, I said preferably you've brought a refinery and an assembler. This is why you wanted the refinery and assembler. Cause you'd probably want to use resources on hand to build this little outpost. You don't really have to go overboard. Do not go overboard, folks. Just build yourself a little outpost. A chair or a little station to sit down and recharge. A little control panel or something to access the grid. A battery or three for when the night comes. If you're on a long anything over like 4 hours worth of a daylight, which I am, I almost always play with 24-hour a day night cycle, so batteries are a must. Um, you definitely want some sort of power source. If you're lucky, you have set up somewhere around somewhere near ice, but most of us aren't that damn lucky, so it's solar and wind. Unless you were lucky enough to have raided some place that had a nuclear reactor, and congratulations, you're building yourself a nuclear reactor on site with with some fuel rods. Uh, uh, Top chat. Oseo, Cryo, how you doing? Right now, I'm kind of, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm explaining this playstyle called Gone Fishing. I've gotten to the point where you're setting up you're a your little outpost. You're hunting blind. You're kind of building your quote unquote metaphorical boat. You're setting up. You're carving out your little fishing hole in the ice for your ice while we're waiting for the game to load. And as you're building all that, the game has probably already started also generating more if you're using the MES system. Dude, that's good to hear. That is great to hear. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, you've just set up your little outpost, okay? Nothing fancy, you know, serviceable. Oh, don't make anything too overly complex. I've learned this the hard way. You don't want it fortified, because most likely you're either going to abandon it or you're going to lose it. Because what comes next is kind of the what seems like the stupid part. You arm it to hell and back with whatever you've brought along the way. Cannons, turrets, guns, phasers, rockets, nukes, anything and everything that you brought or scavenged along the way. And make sure you do this well out of a range of your base, because if anything happens, they may actually go towards your base. So this is why I say you said you just drive away from your main base. You just drive and drive and drive. Not that the dog was coming in. And they start being a little piece of shit. You Oh, by the way, this game right here, Gone Fishing, believe it or not, I spawned right up there on top of Olympus Mons. I believe this is Olympus Mons. Could be could be Dandelion, but I believe this is actually more Olympus Mons because of the where kind of this formation right through here. I don't think the area, the uh, the eastern part of Valles Marineris actually has this feature. Oh, then Gone Fishing's actually right up your survival area. Because it's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try showing y'all Gone Fishing with the hashtag Gone Fishing. So as I said, you start causing shit for it. You start causing shit. Anything and everything that passes through, attack it. If it's red, you go after it. Well, unless you don't want it. Well, actually, if it's red, go after it. If it's white, that's iffy if you don't want to piss off anybody, but if it's red, go after it. Sometimes you'll just be sitting there for a few hours, nothing happens. That's when you start going running around and quote unquote chumming the waters. That's when you go start just moving around like every kilometer or so, the game may tick over, if especially if you're using MES, it may actually spawn something in, or you're just there mining. Find a good spot to mine and set up to do. If you find a good spot, you can set up and mine at the same time. Yeah, I really don't want to be here. And anything you shoot, anything your little outpost shoots down is quote unquote you've caught. And anything you've caught, you quote unquote clean by scavenging it. You can take what you want, leave what you want. Best you can take everything or just pick over the best choices. You can turn the wreck into you can turn the wreck into a an additional rover or or something large grid to haul back more stuff. And if you think you've got enough stuff, and or if you're just getting bored, you can return to base with it to your main base with everything you got. Break down your little outpost and return to base as long as you remember where your base was. That's why I said put down a beacon, put down an antenna. Remember your GPS location. Oh, please tell me. I was going to say, oh, please tell me it's not up there. Good. Okay. Parking brake on, off. and you come back with your haul. And you do this repeatedly. You come back home with your quote unquote catch. And you use what you've collected, you've scavenged. To help reinforce your base. I don't think I want to be here. I actually want the Tharsis region. The Tharsis region. 200. No, 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 no. Not on Mars. Strength 6%. Well, I'm not carrying that much. But I do not want to be here. And as I said, there's two versions of gone fishing. There is the standard gone fishing, and then there's gone fishing dicking around. Now, dicking around is a little bit different. Ew. The new meteor mod. Dicking around is more of a more of a base defense type of a gameplay. Most players of SC deliberately avoid trying to piss off the locals, quote unquote. And I get a feeling I'm going to piss somebody off just by being here. That is the HTC. Yep, the HTC. Wait, I'm going... Wait a minute, I spawned on the north side. Uh-oh. And they've got... crap. As I said, dicking around is more of a base defense. You build up your base, and while you're also doing the after you've done enough regular quote unquote gone fishing, you change your tactics. You change it to actually base defense. Instead of going out and annoying, excuse me, going out and setting up your little hunting blind, your little throwing out and all, you actually lure in things like that destroyer over there, and I'm getting rid of this, to your base. You deliberately start pissing off the other locals. To the point where they are the ones attacking your base. Not only does a dicking around, it's not named for what you think. Offer is kind of a proof to how well you've prepared your base, but it is also like a second challenge. It's also kind of like the later game play loop of Gone Fishing. If you want to play that way, you can totally ignore it. And y'all probably saying, dicking around doesn't... Northwest. Oh, I want to go northeast. No, southeast. Southeast. Here we go. You may say the term dicking around itself doesn't really sound well. It kind of has a double meaning. One, it actually really kind of means what it sounds like. You're dicking around with everybody. You're annoying the hell out of them. Kind of like right now. I am going to go over to the Apex Automated Farm and I'm going to kind of raid them. But the name actually stems from Moby Dick, where the book by Melvin. Oh, I forget his first name. I always do. I just know it's Melvin's Moby Dick, where it is depicted as Moby Dick is the villain of the book, but in fact it is Ahab, the protagonist of the book. Oh, this may not end well. Because Ahab did not start off as a villain. He started off as, I would guess, a simple fisherman. It's been so long since I've read Moby Dick. But by the book, he is a whaler. He's a whalerman. And he is the actual villain. Because you think, oh, no, Moby Dick's going around. Moby Dick, the white whale, is going around doing all this. Well, who caused the famous white whale to do all that? It was whalers like Ahab. And you are basically Ahab. In a way. And you are dicking around with everybody. Okay. Yeah, that is old, excuse me, I got brain fog. My migraine's really hurting today and really acting up. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I suffer from chronic migraines. I am on permanent disability because I suffer from chronic migraines. This is whatever mods this from is a pretty good one to get a no ice. Come here and get food resources from. They don't seem to mind. And I believe it's actually from a mod because normally you don't get bugs. I'm not going to grind anything down from this place. These guys no, let's leave it open to indicate I've already searched that. These dudes are cool. Nope. Oh, interior turret. I'll take the autocannon mag. I'm not setting up here, by the way. What I'm trying to do is get away from the UTC. Because they will, and will always wreck my shit. Growth liquid. Ice, baby. I could throw some... Oh, I could actually use some ice, but I'm not going to pick it up just yet. Grains, okay. This is a haul. I am not putting in my rovers thingamajig. Ooh, fish, mammal meat. And as per always, I'm hungry! In real life as well as in the game. Close the bloody door, Capic! Oh, hello. Not the welder, the pistole. Credits. Terrarium. Bug pack. Bug pack. Bug snacks. Imagine that. Finally, for once, I'm able to claim these without. But yeah, that's basically my plan for a hashtag gone fishing. If we ever get to a dicking around, then. Ooh, finally get wheat. I'm going to take this first. Because I don't like that. Don't like the reds, how they're redding over there. And I'm going to try to avoid them if I can. Ooh, fruit. Technically, they're Actually, are they berries, or are these actually trees? Hard to tell, actually, because of genetic engineering. Okay, go on up. Check in here. Fish. Oh, and music. Don't do that. Now that my explanation of gone fishing's out of the way. To the music, folks. Ooh, hello. Oh, those things are basically black market currency. Everybody wants the Sabaroid. No, everybody wants the engineer. Sabaroid, engineer, sabotage. No, it seems like everybody wants the, no, everybody has the engineer. They want the Sabaroid. Except for Shaq, who wants to make a reactive armor out of just out of engineer plushies. Spaghetti. Gotta check the cushions, folks. Remember, survival demands checking cushions for loose change. Never know if you'll find a space credit or three in it. I just realized Sabaroid. Hey, game console and controllers. Oh, so that's you could actually just do that. Oh, itchy foot. course you've come down. Unless you're in my path, I'm not really going to investigate you. Okay, grid. I think that is just algae, not algae, but oxygen farms. Okay, those don't have anything in them. Navigating by night's going to be a beep. Check the cushions. Grab a little ice. Okay, that's there. So I could just bring this down to here. Okay, I want to bring that to here. No, no, really, huh? Oh, it's in the cockpit. Ah, there we go. And save. On the way! Not south, southeast. Oh, this is really upsetting my stomach. This was a mistake. Damn you, Olympus Mons! See. East, southeast. Yeah, right through here is probably good enough. What? I should not be going that fast. Propulsion override. No, I don't want to go east. I want more of a... southeast by east-southeast, if not directly southeast. Oh, those drops come out at you quite suddenly. I can't even really watch. It gives my eyes the spinnies. I would very much like a topographical map for Mars. Actually, there is... I really need to get out of this. Okay. Wheels... No, you stay down. Stay down. Down. Bad, bad. Stay down. Down. Stay on your wheels. I don't know. I don't care how much you gallop. I don't care if you're an egalitarian. Stay down. I really need to get out of that gully. And I'll just coast. Bring my wheels back down a bit. Come down to 60. As long as I'm heading in this direction, there is a mountain chain I want to run into. And then I want to follow that mountain chain along it until its very last bit. There should be a large fossil caldera, a fossil volcano-like caldera, fossil mount. I can't get my thoughts straight because of this freaking migraine. I know, don't stream, but I want to stream. No, not east-northeast. What I want to do, there is a mountain chain to the southeast of Olympus Mons. I spawned directly on the lip of Olympus Mons. What the hell was that? Now, I believe I spawned on this, considering the way I'm going, the southern side of Olympus Mons, or else I would have had to go all the way around the mountain. Or the old fossil volcano. Why do I drift to the left? Why does this... I never understood why this specific vehicle always drifted to the left. Well, as I was saying, there's a specific mountain chain I want to get to, which is is kind of a perfect. Actually, there's a specific mountain I want to get to. That offers kind of a bit of perfect building area. Not just east. Let's go. Let's hit a bit southeast. If not more. Southeast by southeast. Ooh, sparklies. But yeah, this would be a great area to start just pop down and start fishing. But I'm not doing that. Unless that was it back there. Unless that was the start of the chain back there. Oh no, well, we'll find out if we hit ice caps. I did not create this thing. So I do not know. Let's check. It's actually pretty good, in my opinion. Not dead center, but pretty good. Just a little bit before the middle axle. But I've always had problems with this specific rover, even when it wasn't a spawn. I wonder. Steering angle is okay. Steering override. Maybe they had actually accidentally put like a really small fraction of a percentile in it. No, it still pulls to the left, as you can see up there by the compass. And I'm actually noticing kind of the shifting of the left. That was me, by the way. I have a habit of accidentally hitting the keys. Ah, I see a mountain. And it's not the terrain. I don't know. It's just this, but I did figure out what was wrong with the frenzied ferret, with it leaning, shall we say. I had rear steering on. I thought it may not matter. It matters on that thing. Okay, we're basically getting to some larger hills, which is actually a good sign. I could use some daylight, but I'm not cheating it in. Let's get some height. So I've kind of fixed the kind of leaning problem to a degree. Pun intended. Okay. Southeast, southeast. Back there's Olympus Mons. No, wait. Yes. I should not be able to see that from where I was in the previous one. No, get in. Yeah, the other problem with the Frenzy Ferret is I can't load it down as much as I want without having to change the suspension strength. And when you turn it on, you go bouncy. You go Duke. It does. Oh, I just realized. It does the ferret war dance. So east by southeast. Or just right around in this general area. We'll get to it. Yeah, this thing's always been a pain. I never liked it when I spawned in with it. Now, the first time I spawned in with it on Pertam, way back when it was like first new, never liked it with every single spawn since. Give me the egg drop. Was tempted just to leave it, but I didn't want to go through the rigmarole of spawning in the frenzied ferret. Okay, whoa, Haas. Yep, we're getting into that kind of country. Good breaks though. Oh, that's also an interesting. I just suddenly wondered. I am going to get out of this crater or gully. Could be a fossil volcano for all I know. Okay, back wheel. Propulsion. Why is there braking and propulsion on the front wheels? Well, I understand why there's propulsion on it, but why are there braking? So, because it kind of, if you put, for those of y'all that aren't aware, front braking is horrendous, in my opinion, when you're doing rear wheel drive. You want it all in the back. Ooh, Imperial Miners Guild. But then again, I'm biased towards rear wheel drive anyways. RWs. So I'm also biased towards stick shifts, but I can't drive stick. I can drive stick shift, but I'll burn out the gears before I get to the hospital that I'm taking you to. So okay, I need to. Okay, that's a lot better. It seems a little dusty around here. Somebody really needs to, like, dust and vacuum. No, I'm going to keep those off. So, that seems to be a bit of a mountain range before us. If we can see it. I was gonna say be see it this far away, but that just may be a hill. Seems a bit dusty, don't you think? I would like a GPS, a general positioning system that just says you are here. Not the exact coordinates, just like a button that, just like a dot that says you are here. Okay, heading a little bit east. I know we're meandering. Okay, I feel like I'm up on, I'm high. Even though the, ew, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change something on the cockpit display. Because one of the one things I do like to know is the current weather. Dust. Southeast. I'm going to follow this ridge line a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit an easier way to get down. Yeah, much better than to go bonk, 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 bonk. Instead of feeling like I'm in a pog machine. Instead of playing Plinko. No, not north, northeast. No, we're not going north. Rather interesting declination line right through there. Ah, my eyes! Don't alt-tab when you're tabbing alt-forwarding. Something tells me that's not working. Must not be relaying me to the friggin' antenna! Another problem I have with this machine. Somebody didn't test it, I don't think. That's one reason why I keep it in here. Or the mod that has it in part in it. Hmm. Okay, go now southeast. We're getting into some more mountainous country, folks. Okay. I need to get some elevation here. Actually, I'm going to leave that on. And I'm going to turn this on. Yes, I have, and I don't want to. I think in that direct, more over and towards the eastern direction is the way I want to go. Because if I would just want to use a sleep mod, there's two answers to that. One, Actually, there's only one answer to using a sleep mod. Just set it to where the sun never rotates. Setting it to night, especially a 24-hour cycle, is an increased difficulty. It forces you to plan more. See, right now, I'm having to navigate. Normally, this would be a lot easier, but it's dark. I could just fly up a few kilometers, look around, fly back down. Can't do that. Because I flew up a couple of 10 feet, 10 meters, came back down. Because, one, it's a dust storm going on. Two, it's night. I wouldn't be able to see a thing. Yeah, they say sleeping's would be immersive. I say being a space engineer is not immersive because, in my opinion, space engineers are not human. No, I don't want to go north. I have to correct that a little bit. Yeah, I actually tried it out, like when it first came out and everything, and a little later on. It wasn't really my playstyle. There's a reason why I have knights. Use knights. It's not like with combined arms where they have a reason to, because it's part of because it's the role playing. They both agree. Do we want to skip time? Yes, let's go to bed. No. That's not my playstyle. It's a good mod, by the way. Yeah, the sleep mod. But it's not my style. If you're going to have a sleep mod, why even have darkness in the game if you're just going to skip it? Or if you're going to sleep during the day, why are you just going to have the sun out? You're going to tell me you want to... no, I don't like doing that. You want to basically skip the night sky. You want to totally ignore the abilities to build with lighting. Outside. Possibly say like at Ares, with the Areas of War, DLC where there is water. Possibly reflections. And the boat is bobbing up and down. Casting weird shadows. Keeps wanting to go north. Must be a what is it, going north for summer or going north for winter, whatever. Nah. If you're going to avoid the sleep during the day, might as well just burrow underground and totally ignore everything. The darkness is part of the challenge. Darkness is part of the survival. Now people say, Why would you have it in there? Here's a reason. Darkness tests your knowledge of your local surrounding area. How well can you navigate? It's going towards the north again. But good, high ground is actually much needed. High ground is much appreciated here. I probably just went meandered all about and back to the starting place. No, I've gone about 72 kilometers away. Okay, so turn that off. Old emergency signal. I want to go towards that way. Olympus Mons is actually out back that way. But I want to head towards that. Get a better clearing. I'm going to totally ignore that. Yeah. And when it comes to co-op, especially PvP, darkness can actually be a rather a benefit, a tactical advantage. Ever heard of attacking under the cover of darkness? It's actually a sound strategy. Never attack in the middle of day. Oh yeah, we're getting into some mountainous territory here, folks. Give me a minute here, folks. I believe I have the coordinates for this. This will help a No, get your butt over here. S. Of course, I'll just go new. For those of y'all know that y'all know. If I know if it's exactly 50, it's basically 50. Oh, dagnabbit. No. Look, I'm trying to get rid of it, okay? Grok didn't do a too good job on actually giving me the ones I could put into the chat, but it did pretty well with the other coordinate with the rest. let's make that more of a... Just about, folks. And frickin' parallax. Am I broadcasting? Okay, I'm not. But I will go over after this. You're probably wondering what dandelion is, huh? May I refer you to the space engineer's novel, Janitors of the Late Space Age? It is Tyrannus Mons, where Clang came to crash down upon. The Shimmering God, I think, or is it the Glittering God? Yep. I believe I need to follow this mountain range. Because I'm more or less at the antipole of that. Unless it's in dead center of the planet, which... I'm not entirely sure. But this actually looks pretty correct to me. This is not Valles Marineris. Because back there was Olympus Mons. Like, sheesh, how far away is this? It's only about a half a kilometer. Yeah, and you're only going, what, 60 kilometers an hour? Do the math on that. Oh, great. Look what just popped up. Or have I been ignoring that all this time? I think I ignored that all this time. You better not be a rolly boy. Ooh, foodies. Which I cannot take! What do I want to give away? Oh, no, I'm not giving away that. You can have that. Space pirates can go suck it. Suck an egg.
Inventory full.
Oh, yeah! Oh, we can get rid of that. The power kit. Those things are worthless. Never carried those around. Ever since I started well, actually, I did for a time until I realized they're bullshit. Yeah, I think I'm where I want to be in a way, but not exactly. What I want to do right now is... Let's see, what's going to fall? It's my return. Judgment fell. He did too. Okay, maybe not so much. Okay, there we go. There we go. Go. Ow, 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 my toe, my toe. Okay, offset. Front lights. Fall off intensity. Yeah, screw it. What I am looking for is a particular mountain cliff slash volcanic shelf. Or oceanic shelf, depending on a if Mars ever had any hmm, if Mars ever had an ocean. That's up to debate for right now. I can't see a bloody thing. It's too bright in here. Oh, that's my own damn fault, ain't it? Right in there. Let's drop the intensity a bit. Oh, my eyes thank me. Of a spell. Okay. Vanguard outpost. If that's where it usually spawns, I'm not that far off. You wanna know what? I'd rather not do this with this thing, but... Was hoping not to have to put any of this up. Okie dokie. Yes, I got a little bit of radiation on. Itchy, 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 itchy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Warning! You may be insulted by this song. Get your butt over here. No peace left behind. Time to remodify this thing, as I always do. Where's it? Oh, they're the batteries. Usually they are. I'm like, aren't they usually like up front? Hmm. There we go. Interior. Probably not enough. Well, I'm using the left side, so. Screw the. Well, screw this. Screw the gyro. Ha. Oh. Earth-like. There's that. There's another one, the moon. I forget which one it is. It's the icy one. That's not a heavily irradiated. But it's usually Mars or Earth-like, depending on what I'm going for. If I just wanted to test out a build and just have fun, it's that moon. I forget if it's Triton or Europa. Uh. But usually it's Mars. Let's just get going a little bit with the. Because Mars offers the perfect balance of challenge and ease. A nut. It's. I can never remember. That's the thing about it. I can never remember. Is it Titan? Europa? Is it the other one? And by the time I get around to figuring out which is which, it's like, I'm tired of playing this cat and mouse game. I'm going back to Mars. No, it's the complete ice ball. It's the one that's extremely frigid but has the oxygen on it. Basically, where you do not have to worry about a hydrogen power. Let's get rid of this, because this is going to be obstruct vision. And don't get me started on the alien planet. Why Keen thought to introduce Space Australia to the game is beyond me. Yeah. See, I told you, I can never remember which is which. Okay, I can still use this now. It's not exactly, it doesn't have the stuff I want, but it's one of my favorite cockpits. Great, we got a wyvern. No, 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 no. And Park. Okay, we're producing some resources. Now give me a cockpit that's basically like this. I can see everything. Basically a ball turret cockpit. Basically, give me the turret from the bubble fighter from a Lost in Space, the remake movie. And I don't have any headlights. Oh yeah, I was going to say, oh, I've already heard this one, but nope, this is a different version. Computer. Why does the old classic headlights require computers? Those should not require computers. Okay, it's above functionality. One of my favorite lights is the roll bar. Okay, right in there. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Triton. And that is out of a pure nostalgia for the Lego the 2000 Lego series of a 2001 Ice Planet. Okay, it's warm and oxygenated in here. Okay, that's about all I wanted, along with a an ability to see just about a 360 view. Okay, I'm leaving Olympus in the dust, more or less, and believe it or not, I'm closing in on Dandelion. But I want to follow this little ridge here, which, believe it or not, in real life. Oh, Sayo, Fleetfoot, how you doing? Good to see you actually joined the chat for once. But you didn't have to. You could have lurked. The lurking boxes are over there in the corner. The tactical lurking boxes, like the tactical sneaking boxes of Metal Gear Solid. Hmm. Now, I am looking for a specific mountain. I'm not, unless it's up here, I'm not going for it. Yeah, I know. You don't often pop in here. Oh, you did leave a message probably asking for the link, didn't you? My apologies. Hmm. So it's not exactly the antipode, but it more or less works. Ah, here we go. Not exactly what I'm really looking for. I kind of discovered this area by accident last night. Freaking UTC destroyed my little treasure trove of a frenzied ferret on my way away from the base I had been building up for a week because they decided we don't like you there anymore. Okay, since it's light up, what I really want to do is get a telescope on this thing. But if I do that, it's going to start wibbly wobbling, and I've already done that before. And oh, that made me sick. That was interesting. The Axelon Prime. Wonder if I can scrounge it up. Ooh. It has been a long, well, not a long while, but it's been a while since. Okay, so I see white. Let's. I want to go over there. I do not want to be over here because I'm thinking I'm going along this and it'll be over here. No, I want to be over there. Going down. You know in SC2 you can't do this. Actually, you can, but you don't got an altimeter. Mobile base skills kind of suck. I'm not that kind of person. Well, actually, I kind of want to be that person, but I'm really not that kind of person. To me, road trips are great and all, but you've always got to have some place to come back to. Because you want to know why? Every vehicle and every ship I build is its own mobile base. Every ship I build is more or less self-sufficient. It has its own refinery. It has its own assembler. It has its own self-repair system that can double as a grinder if it doesn't already have its own salvage system. It basically has its own mining system. It more or less will probably have its own drill system. It will have its own respawn point on it. That is from the lowest measly old rover up to the most combat capable fighter I have in my fleet. Everything is basically a mobile base. But the question is, where are you going to park your mobile base? Besides anywhere and everywhere. Where are you going to come back to and kick off your and dust your boots off? The problem is I make mobile bases. The only thing is I don't have a mobile carrier for my mobile bases, which I actually want to make with the Gray Void. Problem is I haven't been able to really make it to the point of being able to make a carrier, because the game eventually goes kaput on me. Because I do not build in creative. Or at least not... I build in creative mode, often using this right here, but most of the time I don't like to do that. Because I want to make sure others can replicate what I'm doing. Oh, and I'm not even doing what I should be doing. Just to make sure the stream's stable. I was still on Grok when I put in the coordinates to Dandelion. Again, for those of you that are curious, Dandelion is the nickname the author gave to Tyrannus Mons. The real life Tyrannus Mons in the novel Janitors of the late space age, which is a space engineer's unofficial novel, which I accept as canon until Keen says officially otherwise. Directly calls out the novel as, no, it is not canon. It is not part of the game or the or space engineer community lore. It is not part of its backstory whatsoever. Everything in it is false. It does not belong in space engineers lore whatsoever. I could have totally missed this over here if it hadn't come sun up. See, night's part of the challenge. Frickin' UTC. I got a bone to pick with y'all. What do y'all got against ferrets? See? Oh, that's a military watchtower I'm coming up on. I want to avoid that. Even if it is... Ooh. Yeah, I like the new meteor mod that's basically been on the front page of the workshop for a while. And I'm looking forward to setting up... I will actually set up the... I will actually set up Intech's... the Intech obelisk to basically start having fireworks every time they come around. But yes, if you're around Olympus Mons, if you want to come to this area, southeast. But yeah, mobile base. I make mobile bases all the frickin' time. The problem is I do not have a mobile carrier. To carry all my shit around. Basically, I do not have a mobile home to carry my mobile bases with me. And besides, a mobile base is not conducive to gone fishing playstyle. If you have a mobile base, that's an entirely different playstyle. That is basically kind of Waterworld. I guess you could say that's Waterworld playstyle. But gone fishing necessarily requires you to have a stationary place to come back to, a port of call. A place where you, no matter how large your ship is you go out quote unquote fishing with, you always return back to port. Okay. Which one of you is it now? I believe it's the largest one. Because they actually, Keen did actually model in some of the features of Mars. They didn't do a one-to-one because, oh lord, can you imagine a one-to-one features to this on this scale of a planet? You couldn't get anywhere. But they did model in Olympus Mons, the Vallis Marineris, and they did do Tharsis. Or is it Tarsus? Is it Thames or Thames? Or Thames? I'd ask Fleetfoot here, our resident Commonwealther, but he's Australian and they don't speak the King's English. They speak something called Australian English, which, let's face it, can be oftentimes be a lot easier to understand than British English. And a whole heck of a lot easier to understand than American English. Which peak is it? Is it the left or right one? Yeah. Azimuth. Probably wouldn't have azimuth in if not for the thrusters. Because I frickin' built the booper snooper around them. I think I'll have to rebuild the booper snooper too. Great, it's closing in fast. Oh, kiss your butts goodbye! Hostile approaching my ass! Hostile leaving the area! Dude, I didn't even get within 2Ks of you! Holy sheep! Well, I know who's on my shit list besides the UTC. By the way, if I don't come out of this, you owe me a new rover. And I'm going to take it out of y'all's installations. I think the rolling actually helps me avoid it. What the hell are they shooting me with, though? Is that cannonry? Look, I'll drive in reverse if I have to. No, that's missiles. Of course, you know this means war. Question: are we in Discworld? Because that was a wheel from a cart crash. Missiles were involved. I think I got blue shelled. Definitely hit us several banana peels. That's why I didn't want to put anything in that. Not just yet. You're on my shit list now. As I said, when it comes to fishing, don't take out anything you don't want destroyed. And honestly, I actually wanted this thing kind of destroyed. That wasn't me! Oh, for the love of. They're sending in another one. Everything's hostile with these assholes. I wasn't even broadcasting! see what happens once I get all this cleaned up. What do you think, City? Hmm? What do you think up there? I'd agree. We'll go to fish. But if I start shitting now, I could be walking into things I don't want to walk into right now. No. We go fish later. Yep, don't be missile right there. They be checking at me. At least with a jetpack, I can outrun them. And usually they don't send them out that close. Let's set them off. Usually they let you go at least by 3 kilometers. It looks like I may actually go fishing after all. Is this the area? Or is it the other one? I think this is the area I want to set up at. Your guidance systems needed more tuning because it definitely doesn't. Your missiles definitely don't know where I'm not. Oh, by the way, Parallax. Oh yeah, you want to know what? You want to know what something? I got your proprietary shit right here. Oh, is this? Oh, is that the bullshit you're going with, huh? Don't give a flying frack. Beep 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 beep. Ah, dagnabbit. Almost. Hey, I'm over here, asshole. I think I hurt his feelings. Oh, by the way, get your butt back here. Later. No, I don't really got anything. Is he coming back for a second attack run? Mmm. You asshole. You're not get. Yeah, well, he doesn't have a primary rear thruster anymore now, do we? That's how you're staying at. I got an idea. Just lay down, why don't ya? You have no idea how many things I've Hydra manned before, huh? I've done a whole entire Jim Hadar fleet. An entire 13 Jim Hadar fighters. Oh, your gyro still says you must remain upright, huh? Nope. 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 Along with its drone fleet, its fleet drone carriers. Nope. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. You don't get to do this anymore. Yeah, I think this is the place I want to be. For no other reason. Yeah, well, I'll open my helmet then. That's the way how many figures go, right? Imagine that. Can I knock you over? Can't knock you over. Oh. I was going to entirely ignore you. I think this is Parallax territory. And you want to know what? It's usually Parallax or a Parallax cult or a the damn Scion that usually gets me to a mobile to militarize, but I've already gone fishing, got one of my prizes, and I didn't really mean to. Okay, I'm gonna have to just do this.
Oxygen critical.
Oh, shit it. There. Plenty of oxygen up here at this rarefied air, huh? Yes, I know I'm invulnerable. I'm a minifig. Oh no, you don't. You're not going to get away that easily. You know what, Fleetfoot? I don't even remember even having Tim Tams before. I think I've seen them. I just never had them. Or am I thinking about a different kind of Tim Tam food? Yes, you better back up, because you're the asshole that kind of came for me. Running away like that not gonna help. There she goes down. Now that, folks, is fishing. Don't take out anything you're not willing to lose. I lost a lot. No. I'm just going to leave that open. I know. How can you breathe in, on Mars without any oxygen? The way I played is, just roll with it. It's part of the character. Just roll with it. Now, let me just clean up right here, and we're going to be calling it an episode. Oh yeah, that right there was classic gone fishing. I left where I was going to originally build, Olympus Mons, and I said, no, I really don't want to build here. Oh, holy sheep. That's what he was shooting me with? A frickin' howitzer! Not just one howitzer. Two howitzers and a tank gun? Now this is exactly along with you could have been shooting me with this thing. This was typical okay, now fair frame. No. What I want to do is to okay. Not what I want. I want to turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Oh, shoot. We got timer blocks. Oh, not going to have hydrogen for a little while, folks. So, I'm going to be wrapping it up here in a moment. So, we have timer blocks. I didn't do a damn thing. Isn't Tank Girl always ticked off, though? So, I just drove within the landing distance of her cannonry. Let's just turn this off. And of course they had, because apparently their employees are an idiot, emergency reactor. I'm not saying that about the mod author, because for the mod author and made for other people, yeah, but lore-wise, Parallax's employees are idiots. But we've got hydrogen, which I can use. But yeah, Tank Girl's always pissed at everybody. She's just looking for an excuse to fire her cannons. More ways than one. With more... And that had more meanings than one, if you know what I mean. Okay, I shut it down. We have a reactor with about half a kilo of uranium. That is I would say too good to be true, but there's still another Hero's Pride over there I can annoy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. So, I'm going to come over here. Shut up. And recharge my battery, because if I don't... Oh, Suit Lady not going to be happy. She already not happy. Oxygen low and hydrogen low. She's probably really pissed I got my helmet open right now. Okay, put that there. Okay, that will not go. That will not go. That most likely won't go. No. Nope. 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 Not taking those off. But yeah, that's basically how you get out of the Neolithic age. You know, Neolithic and Stone Age. You gotta... That is the one thing about... excuse me. Space Engineers 2, that is far superior than Space Engineers 1. You don't have to cheat to start over from when your survival kits and everything is destroyed and you're just left with your backpack and everything. You could just start digging right into the ground and you're off to the races. In Space Engineers 1, you need a cheat to get into this. You need to activate creation mode. So anyways, folks, save, save, and I'll let the song finish up as I go to, this is the end of the episode. Do what you normally do, because I know I will. I'm not going to go through the spiel other than why into the arena if you don't have to. Till next time, catch you on the bounce. Later.